Hi, welcome back to Learn English with Kaz. Today, it's just you and me, and I want to talk about something really close to my heart. Things I wish every English learner knew earlier in their journey. Looking back on my years of teaching, there are a few big lessons that would save so many of my students time, stress, and frustration. I'm sharing them with you today because I want your journey to be as smooth as possible. Plus, we'll practice 3 really useful phrases you can start using right away. The first thing I wish every learner knew earlier: mistakes are completely normal. When my students first start out, so many of them are afraid of making mistakes. They think that every wrong word means they are failing. Have you ever felt like that? But here's what I always tell them: mistakes are just stepping stones. Nobody speaks perfectly, not even native speakers. Notice that phrase I just used? I used to think, but now I know. You can use this whenever you talk about how your mind has changed. For example, try saying this with me. I used to think I needed a perfect accent, but now I know clear communication matters more. The second thing, listening always comes before speaking. I wish more learners were told this earlier. You don't need to speak fluently before you can understand deeply. Listening builds the entire foundation for your speech. The phrase to remember here is, I wish I had known. We use this when we talk about a regret or something we learned later in life. For example, I wish I had known that listening was so important. I would have practiced it every day. Think about your own English journey for a second. What is one thing you wish you had known earlier? The third thing I want to share with you: small, consistent practice will always beat long, occasional study sessions. I see so many students force themselves to study for 3 hours once a week. And guess what? By the next week, they've forgotten almost everything. 15 minutes a day is so much more powerful than hours once a month. Our phrase for this idea is looking back. It's a warm way to introduce a reflection on your past. For example, looking back, I wish I had practiced for just 10 minutes every morning instead of stressing out. Before we wrap up, let's quickly review those 3 phrases we used today. First, you can say, I used to think, when you want to explain how your beliefs or mindsets have changed over time. Next, you can use, I wish I had known, whenever you want to talk about a past regret or a lesson you learned the hard way. And finally, looking back is a wonderful phrase to introduce a gentle reflection on your past experiences. These 3 phrases are so versatile, whether you're telling your English story or just chatting about life. So today, we talked about 3 big lessons. Mistakes are normal, listening comes first, and small daily habits win every time. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What do you wish you knew earlier about learning English? Leave me a comment down below using one of today's phrases. I read them all. If this helped you, make sure to subscribe to Learn English with Kaz for more English podcasts. And be sure to check out our other podcast episodes on the channel for more tips and practice. Also, please give this video a like so other English learners can find us too. Thank you for spending this time with me today. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.